Hi everyone, today I'm going to share with you my empties for August. I have quite a lot of things, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to start out with this vanilla and sandalwood dry body oil from Pecksniffs, I believe is the company. Let me show it to you a little bit up close. It's a beautiful glass bottle, and the oil came out in this sprayer, which was very nice. It sprayed out in a very good fine mist, very good sprayer. It didn't leave an oily feeling afterwards. It really absorbed into the skin very quickly, and it smelled lovely, but it was a very subtle smell that didn't affect how your perfumes would smell if layered on top of it. So it was really great, and I found this at Marshall's for I believe $8. So there's that one. Next up, it's not quite finished, but it's been lying in my shower for probably a couple of years now. It's this BioSilk Silk Therapy. I guess it's a sort of a serum. I tried to use it many different ways. I tried to mix it with my conditioner. I tried to use it as directed on damp hair before styling. And whichever way I used it, it was just way too heavy, and it ended up making my hair look very oily, sticky, and brittle. It's a very expensive product. I did find it at Marshall's for a discount, and it came in a set with a shampoo and a conditioner. And I used up the shampoo and conditioner a long time ago. But it's so cute. Let me show you. My cat just came in dragging his little toy. Oh, he's so sweet. So that was that noise there. He just brought up his little pink toy from the living room into my room. So anyway, back to filming my empties. I just thought I'd show you that cute little baby. Anyway, so next up, I have a skin therapy with vitamin E shave cream. Really good. I love this Skintimate shave creams, but I'm switching to a natural cruelty-free one, which I've ordered a few from Vitacost. So we'll see how those go. Next up, I finished this Jardin du Monde cotton flower from India shower gel. Very lovely smell, very subtle, very moisturizing. I do like these shower gels a lot, and I seem to go through them quite a bit. I have another one, and this is the Cedro Bleu. This one has a more fresh scent to it. Really lovely. Let me put it on this other side right there. Next up, I finished a conditioner. This is from OGX. It used to be called Organics. This is the Sea Mineral Moisture Conditioner. It wasn't really too moisturizing, let's just say that. It actually ended up making my hair feel very texturized and very dry. So I think what would be a good idea is to use this conditioner and probably together with the shampoo just to get a more beachy kind of wavy look. But in terms of actual moisture, I didn't notice any of that. So yeah. Next up, I finished another one of my Holy Grail Neutrogena Naturals makeup remover. I use it to remove all of my makeup, eyes, face, etc. But it seems that I may have found a replacement for this that's cruelty free, and it's from First Aid Beauty, their cleanser makeup remover. So I'll keep you posted on how that's going. I finished up a cleanser for the face. This is from Juice Beauty, the Blemish Clearing Cleanser. It was okay, smelled a little bit questionable, kind of lemony, a very natural smell, quite watery. I don't know whether it really cleared blemishes. Very expensive, and it does have lemon juice in it, and I think that for sensitive skins it could be not a very good idea to use this one. So I will not be purchasing this one. I finished up another Yves Rocher um, shower gel. This is Manoi de Tahiti. Amazing, amazing smell. Very sweet. Just so comforting yet summery and tropical. Just a very unique smell, and I really, really enjoyed it. So there's that one there. Next up, let me put it closer into view. Next up, I finished a Clinique Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion. This is the step 2. I guess, most people would call this a toner. You use it as you would a toner. Works great for me when I'm going through phases where I'm getting a lot of breakouts. This seems to do the trick for me overnight, so it really helps me. But I find that I need to take a break from it about a month in, or maybe a few weeks in. Once I use it, if I continue to use it, it ends up drying my skin and actually causing more breakouts. So now I'm on a little bit of a break from the Clinique steps, and furthermore, they're not cruelty free, so hopefully my skin will stay as well behaved as it is now for the future. Okay, next up, I'm throwing away this Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask because it's expired and it's kind of getting this cheesy texture to it, which is quite gross. So tossing this out, and I'm halfway done with that, and I've had it for about 3 years. I'm also I've also finished up this almond shower oil from L'Occitane. It came in a little set from them. It's a small 75 milliliter one, and it was okay. I really enjoyed it, but I won't be purchasing a full size. Next up, finished up this hand cream from Yves Rocher. It's a vanilla hand cream. Smelled absolutely divine, of a very natural, delicious vanilla. Reminded me of baked goods. And I went through this hand lotion quite quickly. It was decently moisturizing too, so there's that one. And I dropped something on the floor. Alright, so let's continue. Finished up a perfume. This is Gucci Guilty in the purse spray. Lovely, fruity, kind of has some depth to it as well, sort of fragrance. I really enjoyed it, but I don't think I'll be purchasing a full size, and I have another travel size available as well. I'm tossing out this old Revlon Photo Ready foundation that's about halfway finished. This was in my 2014 project pan. I never ended up using it. It's expired at this point, I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to risk getting more breakouts, so I won't be using it up on my face. Next up, I finished up Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, little travel size. Smells very boring to me. Aquatic fragrance, fresh and fruity, citrusy. I wore this a lot on a weekend when I went to a wedding in Florida, and I thought it would be appropriate for the Florida summer because it's very hot down there. And I was kind of hoping for, since this is such a popular perfume, I was hoping for some compliments or people to notice anything about my fragrance, but no one said anything. And I think the reason is because it just smells like, you just took a fresh shower and you're just fresh from the shower. It doesn't have like a particularly perfumey kind of scent, which for some people might be great, but for me it's just, I don't know. I kind of expect a little bit more. I like to smell like perfume. I love perfumes, and I don't want to just buy such an expensive product and end up just smelling like I took a shower with a $5 soap. So anyway, getting off my soapbox there about that one. Let's continue. I used up this Kula Fresh Mango SPF 50 sunscreen. Amazing, amazing, amazing scent. Amazing protection. Great sunscreen. Will definitely be purchasing a full size. Probably next year when I'm starting to buy products for the sun again. Next up, I'm throwing out this lip gloss, or I guess lip balm from Milanese, or Milanese, or whatever it's called. This is expired. It has a pretty bad smell at this point. It came in an Ipsy bag a few years ago, and I haven't really used it because I just cannot pull off something so saturated. I mean, I feel like I'm putting nail polish on my lips. It's just not for me. Let me show you a little example here. It's just very thick, very, very, very opaque, very just over the top. I can't pull it off. I'm just not brave enough to pull something like this off. So yeah, tossing that. And plus it has this really quite expired smelling scent to it. I finished off a little the Righteous Butter from Soap and Glory moisturizer. Great body butter, nice smell, really lovely, kind of really great little thing. So there's that. Let me put it on the side right here. Next up, I've got 3 different hand sanitizers from Bath and Body Works that I finished off. I was on a kick when I'm trying to get rid of these because I bought so many of them at one time. I kind of went crazy and I bought a lot of them, so I'm trying to use them up now. So one of them is Dancing Waters, the other one is Island Margarita, Island Margarita, and the third one is Caribbean Escape. So they both smell, all 3 of them smell very, very good, very fresh. Trying not to use too many hand sanitizers because, you know, it encourages bacterial resistance and all that jazz, which is not a good thing. But when you're in a pinch and you're, you know, out somewhere, you can't wash your hands, you know, you just use public transportation or something, you really want to use something. So there's that. So let me set them up over here. There we go. Okay, next up, I'm tossing this whitening gel from CVS for your teeth. I used it at one point. I don't remember really it doing anything. I think it kind of slid off my teeth before it had a chance to do anything at all. So that's going. I've finished up this Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. Great, every day goes with everything, kind of a lip gloss, nicely plumping, has a nice tingling sensation to it, which I personally really enjoy. So there's that one. Tossing away this SkinCeuticals Raw Vegan cream blush because and I really had to think about this one, but the texture is just too much. I can't seem to put it on my cheeks so that it looks in any way natural. The color is a little off for me. Let me show you a little bit, just to tell you what kind of, I mean, it's just so chunky, and it doesn't spread evenly at all, especially once you've already put something on your face. I mean, look at how thick. I mean, it has this lilac-y color too, but it's really very, very thick and just not flattering at all. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. Filming in the middle of the night, by the way. So anyway, so I'm getting rid of this one. There's that. Okay, next up, I finished up this Bare Minerals 5-in-1 teeny little eyeshadow thingy. I'm really expressing myself very eloquently tonight. I'm sorry, everyone. But anyways, it's sort of this eyeshadow base plus a powder plus, you know, everything in one. It was okay, but it was nothing to run out and purchase in a full size for me. Finished up this Dr. Jart Ceramidin Day Tint with SPF 15. It was okay. It was just like other Dr. Jart BB creams that I've tried before. quite good, but I don't think I'll be purchasing a full size. Next up, I'm going to show you really quickly. I finished up this makeup removers from Just the Basics, which you can find at CVS. There's 60 of them, and I finished those off. Let me show you some perfume samples that came with. Here is the Tom Ford Noir Parfum from Sephora. Smells very vanillic and really nothing too distinctive. It really, I smell the vanilla most of all. So there's that one. And also Sephora sent 2 samples from Philosophy scents. One of them is Grateful, one of them is Compassionate. One of them smells really vanillic. I believe it's the Compassionate one. The other one smells really fresh. Nothing really special about any of those, and I really never have liked any of the Philosophy fragrances I tried because I think they're quite generic. Next up, I have some perfumes I finished up, mini perfumes. Here is the Yves Rocher. I believe this is Quelques Notes d'Amour from Yves Rocher. Let me remind myself what it smells like. Very fruity. It's really what I can say about this is the verdict is fruity. Next up is Neroli from Yves Rocher. It smells like neroli. It smells fresh. It smells slightly citrusy, slightly bittery. Really, really lovely. I enjoyed it. And then I finished up Clean Air. A very fresh perfume from Clean. Nothing really special. I use it at work a lot. Safe for work. And samples. Quickly, we'll go through these samples. I tried the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation. I gave it a good try. I wore it for work 12 hours, more than 12 hours. Looked good on my skin. It did tend to break down a little bit, and I could see it in the lines on my forehead, so that's a downside to that. Next up, I used the Yves Rocher. I tried the Yves Rocher Zero Default Flawless Skin Foundation, 14 hour. Don't remember much about this, and I haven't really gotten the chance to assess it quite well because the color that they sent it in is so dark that I had to mix it in with a CC cream that was lighter, so I really couldn't assess it very well. But I used that up. One foundation sample that I did get to really think about very well, very carefully, was the Immaculate foundation from Hourglass in the color Nude. This was amazing. Amazing. I wore it for work for 12 hours, then I came home and I went for a walk for an hour, and it looked just as good as when I had first applied it. Very amazing. It didn't settle in any of my lines, it didn't run, it didn't oxidize, it didn't look cakey at all. Mattifies right after you put it on. It just, once it sets, it just looks like you don't really need to set it with a powder or anything like that. So I was very impressed by it, and I bought a full size of the Hourglass Immaculate foundation. So definitely was impressed with that one. Next up, I used the Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. Don't remember much about this. This is from Dr. Brandt. I think I mixed it in with foundations and just, I can't really remember much from it. Then I used the Meteorites from Guerlain in the Baby Glow foundation with SPF 25. It's the color 3 medium. I wore it to work as well. Too much of a pink tint though to it, so I wasn't too impressed by it. And then finally I used up the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I mixed it in with foundation, and I also used it on my cheeks a little bit. It was okay. I enjoyed it, but I don't think I'll be buying this in a full size. And then I've used up this Versace Eros Parfum. Generic, nothing special, nothing to write home about. I would not spend all the money that they're asking for the full-size bottle. So there's that one. And I'm also tossing away 2 brushes. Both of them, I believe, came from Ipsy a while ago. Yeah, just don't use them. They're quite stiff, and I can't really justify myself keeping them, and I don't want to let them clutter my collection up. So that is all for my empties in August. As you can see, I've used up quite a bit. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later.